What up, best friends? Welcome back to part 2 of this Afsister's wig install video. So part 2 video is basically me showing you guys how I remove my wigs and I keep my edges because I have a lot of hair, and how I wash and restyle my wig so I can reapply them. All right, so this is my wig. It did pretty good for about 6 days. I had it on for about 6 days, so it's time to remove it. So I like to use C22 solvent. This is a lace glue remover. It's a oil based remover. Okay, it smells like oranges. I love it. I particularly love it because I like the smell of oranges, anything citrus. So I spray it thoroughly on my hairline. Like, I like to drench it. Make sure that this do not get in your eyes because this is oil, so it will, like, you know, make your eyes a little foggy. It doesn't happen to me. Now this video is sped up, so mind you, I'm being gentle taking this off, and my hairline, well, the glue that's on my hairline is very gummy, so it released. Like, my wigs just don't, like, particularly just fall off when I'm using this or any other product. Like, I literally have to take it off, but I'm taking it off gently, right? So I took it off. I sprayed my actual cap with it. I let that sit at about 5 minutes, and then I go in and spray my cap with water as well. And I do the water because I use got-to-be spray and free spray to adhere the cap to my skin and hair. So the cap is going to loosen with water because got-to-be is water based, right? So that's what I'm doing this for. But at this point, the actual glue is gummy. So once I start rubbing the cap off, it's gonna, all the glue and the gummy just gonna go roll back, not into my hair, but onto the actual cap and the actual rag that I'm using. Again, I'm being very gentle here. I'm not stressing out my hair or anything like that. This video is sped up, like, fast. So yeah, but as you can see, it's coming off. None of my hair is shedding off. Like, everything is fine. It's just I'm releasing my hair from the got-to-be glue, and boom, it's off. And there go my hair that's underneath there. And this is the wig. So the wig is still intact, and at this point we're gonna go wash her. So I like to use warm tap water, and I'm using warm because I want it to soak off that C22 solvent because it's an oil base, and if I'm going to install it, there can't be any oils on my hairline. So I like warm water to help soak off that. Then I go in with Dawn dishwashing because it's going to cut the grease, okay? And anything else that's on my hairline, like got-to-be or that Eben spray or anything like that, is going to remove that super fast because of the fact that Dawn is just strong. So I like to just put that on the lace, and while I'm working on the rest of the hair shampooing, I'm going to let that sit, and then I'm gonna use my Miracle from Aussie Moist. Ooh, it smells so good. And I'm just gonna lather this wig up. You see this water is turning dirtier and dirtier by the time, every time I wring this wig out, it just gets dirty and dirty. So this wig was dirty, and it was time for me to wash it. Like I said, I had it on for some days, and like, you could tell when it's time for your wig to be washed because it started getting stiff and stuff, and it just don't look how it looked when you first put it on. So it was just time for me to take it off. And yeah, so I'm gonna rinse out the soap, and you can see the water is just getting darker and darker. It's like an accumulation of product and makeup and everything, and hairspray is just, you know, it's just dirty. So I'm gonna wash it one more time with the Aussie Moist, and I'm gonna show you guys me combing it out and just lathering up, just making sure that it is super clean, that the lace is clean. And I'm gonna use my comb to comb it, but because this is soft lace, or I would say any lace, you want to hold the cap instead of the lace and comb it because of the fact you don't want your lace to tear. And I've had that happen to me before, like, you know, when you're trying to comb out curly hair or any hair in general, and you're gripping the lace instead of the actual cap when you're combing out, you can easily tear a hole in it. And so I like to flip my wig inside out, take some Aussie Moist, and I like to wash the inside of my lace as well. I'm very gentle with that because if you are rough with that, you can turn your hair inside out. So which means, like, you could you could force the hair that's on the outside of your lace to come in the inside, and that's just annoying because there's no way you could fix that. So after I rinse that off, I'm going to use my favorite conditioner, the best conditioner ever, silicone mix, and I'm going to wring out the wig because silicone mix have a lot of slip. All right, so if you put silicone mix on drenching wet hair, it's not going to stick onto it like how you want to. So you want to wring it out, make sure it's damp, and then you can apply the silicone mix. And so I'm using a lot because I love this product, and I'm just going to make sure that it's heavily saturated. And then I'm also going to put some silicone mix on the actual lace, and I put some on the actual lace because that's where the bleach knots are, and silicone mix works so well for color treated hair. And this will also help you not to, shed, right? So you want to take care of the inside of your lace as well, because those knots are probably dry and brittle and they just need some type of hydration and moisture. So I definitely use conditioner on my knots as well, because you want to make sure that your knots are not dry, because like I said again, it will avoid shedding. All right, so I'm gonna take my paddle brush, I'm gonna hold the cap and not the lace, and I'm gonna just comb that silicone mix through, and I'm gonna let it sit for about 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, I rinse it out with cold water, not shampoo. And then it's time to fix the hairline, so we could go ahead and put her under the dryer. So at this point, oh, there go my dog. At this point, I'm just separating the baby hair from the rest of the hair, from the rest of the wig, basically. And I like to do that because it makes it easier for when it's time for me to put the wig on. Like, I could just go through and like smoothly put the wig on and won't have any issues. So I like to use Cantu's Curl Wave Whip mousse, and I'm very generous with this too. And I'm just going to separate the hair from the hairline and just brush it all back, and then brush the baby hairs down, right? Just to make the hairline super neat. So when it comes time for me to put it on, I could press out the edges, I could bump the baby hairs, I could adhere this wig super fast because nothing is in my way, and then I don't have to go ahead, I don't have to necessarily wet the hair again because it'll already be popping and ready to go. I like to work smarter, not harder, you feel me? And so because I was putting this in under the dryer, you want to make sure that everything is ready to go, because usually when you use the dryer, you're on crunch time. So I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. Put the whip on there, comb the whip through, fix the baby hairs. When I'm doing the baby hairs, I kind of like to curve them, because it just, I don't know, like, you don't necessarily have to curve them unless you're going to bump them. It really don't matter. I'm gonna bump them anyway. But like, if you don't want to bump them, like with the flat irons, then you could curve them a little bit, and so it'll, when you actually put it on your hairline, it'll be already bumped and it'll look nice. So that's what you're seeing me do right now. So after the baby hair is laid and the hairline is pushed back, I'm going to pin the rest of the hair out of the way, because I'm going to take my Got To Be Free spray, and I'm going to spray the hairline. This just helps keep the baby hairs where the baby hairs need to be, and the front of the hair laid down. And so after that, I like to take my rapid strips. I'm going to take one. You only need one. And I'm going to wrap the hairline down because I am going to put her under the dryer. Okay, you guys, so this is the bathroom that's connected to my workroom. I'm gonna decorate it. Do you guys want me to decorate it with y'all or what? But anyway, so my blow dryer cap, and the wig. I need to install this wig back tonight because I got somewhere to go in the morning. So I need to put it back on. So I'm gonna blow dry it and turn it on, let it dry. It takes about 30 minutes for this to dry, but yeah. Anyway, while I'm here, this is my workroom. Oh, look at him. Hey. But yeah, so this is my workroom that I've been, you know, working on fixing. And I was doing this today. I just want to show y'all. But I feel like I should be recording this type of stuff with you guys, and I just do not. So I'm gonna start. But yeah, so I've been putting it together. Anyway, we're gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So at this point, the top of the wig is dry. It's like super dry. The tips right here are wet, but that's okay. All I need is this piece of the wig to be dry so I can adhere it back to my head. But this is how it turned out. And the hair is super soft. I'm telling you, y'all need to get on a silicone mix regimen when it comes to y'all wigs, because it will keep your wigs healthy and nice, and like having your lace not shed. I just love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. By the way, again, if you have not seen the first video, this wig is from Afsister. I will have the first video linked down below in the description box for you. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye best friends.